Good evening, it's Tuesday night and this is the Empire Sports Report. Coming up, it's time to do your ABCs in the Section 6 Hoop Championships tonight.
It's my duty as the president of the university to evaluate the 9 years that Jack was head coach and to look forward to envision the future and what our program can and should be. And it was my decision that weighing all the information that would be better to find a new person to help us move to a new level.
After just 2 winning seasons and 9 tries, Niagara University firing head basketball coach Jack Armstrong. The rumors have been flying for some time that the 35-year-old emotional Armstrong was on the hot seat. Late this afternoon, he was bumped from that seat. Armstrong saying he wasn't surprised because it's all about wins and losses, but he did say he did the best he could with what he had to work with.
I would say Niagara and Canisius are the 2 toughest jobs in the league. I don't think you'll find another coach in our league. I don't think the coach at Fairfield or Loyola or Iona or Manhattan would ever in their wildest dreams trade their job for Mike McDonald's or mine. They would not do that. They would be out of their mind if they did that. These are tougher jobs than theirs because we are not in an area where there is a great amount of talent. And I think our location hurts us, and I think particularly here at Niagara, the condition of our facilities is a tough situation. And I think it's difficult at schools like this to maintain that consistency. Is that an excuse? No, it's not. It's a reality. I could not have been any happier for John Beeline last year when he made the decision to go to Richmond. That was the right move. He did what was right for his family, and I think he did everything he could possibly do at Canisius. And I think a situation like mine today, I think, points to the reason why it was a good move on his part to leave.
It is a very, very challenging job. And I would say right now, if you were to go around and ask all the other head coaches in the MAC conference, there's not one that would trade places with the head guy at Niagara, because I think, you start with facilities and you go from there with what they lack compared to the other schools in the MAC conference. So it's a very difficult and challenging situation to find yourself in as a head coach.
Just some unusual circumstances that end up happening, and bad luck. It's not bad coaching. It's a lot of bad breaks. And I know that if I don't win at Richmond, if we have 3 or 4 losing seasons at Richmond, I'm going to be gone too, no matter how I graduate the players or what type of product I put on the floor. The bottom line is still you have to win, and I know that the same thing will happen to me that happened to Jack if we don't do it also. So it's a tough business for it, and I think we all understand it when we get into it. It's not fair when you have bad breaks that it happens.
He is a guy who I think the coaching profession needs. He's everything that's right about the coaching profession. He cares about his kids. He makes sure his players take care of the business academically. And it's a shame, and it just opens your eyes and it makes sure everybody who wasn't sure, they all know it is a business. And it is this is a very cutthroat business, that it is something that you have to always keep that in mind as you go game to game.
Armstrong's second winning season coming this past season when the Eagles finished 14-13, but they got bounced in the quarterfinals of the MAC playoffs. Armstrong just 100 wins against 154 losses at Niagara. But let's be realistic here. If Niagara doesn't upgrade its archaic facilities, very few coaches will be successful in that setting. We'll have much more on Jack Armstrong later in the show. And Armstrong's dismissal not the only move made to shake up Niagara's athletic department. Mike Jankowski, the AD for the past 12 years, has been placed on medical leave of absence. But I would suspect that Jankowski isn't coming back either, and the search for a new AD will begin shortly.